Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Madupa here. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Now today's video is going to be about how to motivate yourself to go into work each day. I'm just going to be sharing my tips of how I motivate myself to go into work each day. Now the first thing that I say to myself is, why are you going to work? Like, why am I going to work? If you can't answer that question, there's no way you're going to be motivated to go into work each day. It's just as simple as that. So you need to think about it. The main things that I think of when I'm going to work each day that could motivate you is salary, experience, the skills, the people you're working with. So you need to understand these are the things you look for when these are the things you have to look out for when looking for a job. And me personally, what motivates me to go into work each day is my actual role and developing my skills. I know that each day I go into work, I'm developing skills that I'm going to need in the future if I want to move up, if I want to end up becoming a manager, and if I want more responsibilities, if I want higher salary. I know that those skills are going to be very, very transferable to other areas if I want to go into other areas. I think that's the main thing that motivates me. And also I know that each day I'm going to work, I'm gaining experience working at a financial services company, understanding different products, and the actual technical skills I'm gaining with spreadsheet work, understanding the financial markets. These are things that I've always wanted to do. So you need to just have that mindset that, why are you going to work? Okay, you're at work now to gain certain skills. Do your best to make sure you gain those skills. Even if you're at work, it's a day where it's boring, there isn't that much going on, try and find a way to increase your knowledge in that area or that role you're working in. Use that time to speak to other people, understand the departments more. Use that time to ask a lot more questions. That's the main thing that motivates me to go into work each day. My skills, my experience. I know that each day I go into work, I know more today than I did yesterday. Even if that for that day maybe only 3 of the 8 hours, 4 of the 8 hours were productive, I know that I've still learned something that day. Like, if I was at home, I wouldn't know this now. If I just stayed at home not going to work, I won't know what I know now at the end of the day. So that really motivates me to go into work each day. Another thing that motivates me to go into work is that I know that I'm adding value each day that I go into work. I'm adding value, whether it's to the company, whether it's someone I'm helping report to directly, my team mates. I know that I'm adding value. Or it could be that you're in a role where you're working for a company that actually has a great impact on other people's lives or a great impact on the environment. Just know that the fact that you're in that company, you're adding value. You being there is helping that business operate, is helping that business provide that service to their clients, their customers. So maybe finding a role or company whereby their brand, their image is really adding value to society. And I think that can actually motivate you to go into work each day. Another thing that motivates me is that when I go into work, I try to plan my day, so know what I'm doing, the task I've set for myself. So I set tasks for myself. I understand, okay, this, if I'm going to do a specific review certain reports or build a certain model on Excel or whatever it is you're going to do for that day, how long are you going to do it for? So I think that's the best way. So I know as soon as I come in, this is what I have to do. You need to plan your day, organize your day, set a timeline for yourself, and just have like a to-do list and just tick it off as you're doing it. And I feel like that motivates you. It makes you aware of the things you have to do, and I feel like it makes the day go quicker. And then you can be able to see where you have gaps or where you feel like you don't have much to do, and you just think about what you could do. Do some research on, if you have downtime, do some research on your company, understand their annual reports, understand what kind of clients do some research on the competition, speak to people. I believe working in a company is all about experience. Don't just see it as coming in and doing your 8 hours and getting out. No, see it as you want to know everything, you want to know more. Like, that's the kind of mentality you need to have. Another way you can motivate yourself to go into work each day is you need to find what you do love at work. So I know that there's with certain jobs, there might be tasks you really like and some tasks you don't like, and I feel like you should focus more on the tasks you do like. Find a way to kind of explore that area a bit more. This could be maybe moving teams. Could be like being asked to put on projects that are aligned to what you do enjoy a lot more, where your skills lie at. Actually find out how you can even move offices is even possible. Also, keep in mind that every day you're going to work, you're stimulating your mind. You're even, it might not look like it might not seem like it. The fact that people are asking you questions and you have to think about it, the fact that you're using you're actually using softwares, you're using your IT skills, you're learning more. You're in on meetings, even if you're in meetings where you don't understand what's happening. Because I was in a meeting where I didn't understand anything they were saying, but just little things would just stick and you wouldn't even know. Someone will ask you something and for some reason you just know the answer to it. And it's just because your mind actually keeps certain things, but actually keeping certain information that you're not even aware of, or you may not even know in the moment, but you'll know later on. So just keep in mind that you're stimulating your brain, you're working your mind, you're gaining some skills, and let that alone motivate you. And these skills that you're gaining will actually help you, move on to any other next step that you want to go into in life, whether you want to stay in the industry or even start up your own business. These are skills that will still be helpful to you personally. Another tip is to have an exit strategy. And what I mean about exit strategy is not me encouraging you to quit your job or anything like that. What I mean by exit strategy is understand. I mean, usually people nowadays they don't stay in a job for too long. They don't stay longer than 5-6 years, and that's even long. Most people actually leave after 2-3 years. I think it's good to understand, where does the job you're doing right now, where does it lead you? What can you do with that, with the skills you're gaining? What kind of does it help you get a qualification at the end of it? Does it help you get that dream role or start that business or whatever? You need to have an exit strategy, and I think that's what's going to motivate you to go into work each day. Your for example, your exit strategy could be like, you want to go into properties, you want to buy a property and you want that to be your source of income. Well, while you're going to work each day, think about that. Make sure that the money you're gaining from work, you're saving it, and that's going to help you leave or exit that firm. So you need to actually think, while you're at that firm, what's the end goal of being at that company? What is the end goal of being in that role? And then once you've gotten that, that's going to motivate you. Think, okay, 2 years from now, this is what's going to happen. 2 years from now, this job is going to help me get this. 3 years from now, this job is going to help me get this. 1 year from now, whatever it is, I think you should have a clear exit strategy. Just sit down, think about, why are you in this role? Why are you going to work each day? Where does this job lead you down the line? And I think that will motivate you. I feel like us as humans, we need a purpose. We need a reason for doing something. And if we don't have that, it could be very frustrating, it could be boring, mundane, and quite depressing. So I believe these tips will definitely help you motivate you to go into work each day. And guys, those are my tips. That's the end of the video. I really hope you found this useful. Please do like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.